What is up, fans and followers? So today we are looking at the Snowwolf Vfeng. It's a unique mod. That's all I can really say about it. It's different. Uh, yeah, let's have a vape before we even get into this thing. Let's just have a vape. Hmm. I'm not saying it's not enjoyable. It's definitely enjoyable. It's not something that I find myself reaching for out of my collection. You know, I have quite a few vapes, so usually I mix it up quite a bit. I use different things. I use the drag, or I use something different, the moon box. But as far as regulated devices go, it's just not. It hasn't been appealing to me as much as I would like. Not to say that I wouldn't use this. I do use it, just not as much as I would like to, since I spent my own money on it. I have the desert camo here. We'll see more of the details when we do the up close and personal time. But yeah, it works well. It goes the whole way up to 230 watts, so it's got plenty of power. The interface is decent. Let's talk about what I've been vaping this week. So what I've been vaping this week has been the Broadside Admiral. It's great. It has the Vandy Vape Mesh RDA. I have Bum Brothers coils, dual coil build of Bum Brothers stainless steel flat Claptons. Really enjoying those. Just really enjoying those. Really good coils. They're available at truemerchco.us. You can also hit them up on Instagram at Bum Brothers Coils. Really good flavor, good production. This Broadside Admiral, I love the silver contacts in there. Or silver plated rather, but it hits like a fucking truck. I've been vaping the V-Cigo Moonbox, which I won't go into much because I'm doing a review on this one next. Love the Moonshot RTA. Absolutely love the RTA. As far as PWM devices go, or variable voltage devices go, this thing's awesome. And I've been using the Snowwolf for purposes of review. I wanted to make sure I used it and got a really good handle on it. I've had it for about 2 weeks now almost, and I think I know enough about it to go ahead and do this review. I have a pair of Demon Killer Alien V2 coils rocking out at 0.25 ohms at 97 watts, 5.1 volts. Really enjoyable. Juice, I've been vaping Vagabond, which is my juice company, our Fruit Loops flavor from True Merchant Co. And I've also been vaping this Emergency Vape Stash Vanilla Custard. So before we get into the mod, let's talk about this juice. This is going to be a mod / juice review. I don't really do too many juice reviews. I was going to do a lot more of them, but juice is so goddamn subjective. I mean, what can a YouTuber tell you about juice that you don't already know? You're going to find juice that you like, and everybody's taste buds are different. So, but I do want to talk about this juice because I'm a huge fan of vanilla custard. Huge fan of vanilla custard. And this is one of the best vanilla custards I've ever had in my life. Yeah, it's just really good. If you guys have any suggestions for vanilla custard vapes that I would like, please leave comments, let me know. I'm looking for something because this Emergency Vape Stash is really good, but it's also really expensive. This bottle, this 120 ml bottle, is $37.99 at myvapebar.com. Emergency Vape Stash 120 ml bottles are $37.99. After shipping, you're looking close to $50 for a 120 ml bottle of juice, and that's just something I can't afford, and a lot of people can't afford to do all the time. And I've been going through this juice pretty fast because it's just so goddamn delicious. So I can get vanilla Killer Custard Vapetasia, another great custard, which I'll probably be going back to that custard because it's cheaper. I can get authentic Vapetasia Killer Custard on eBay, of all places, eBay, for 16 bucks. I know it sounds crazy, but it is. It's $16 on their website. It's authentic, unopened bottles of Vapetasia Killer Custard. It's a wholesaler who sells on YouTube or sells on eBay for a great price, so I can't complain. But yeah, Emergency Vape Stash Vanilla Custard, really, really good. I wish it wasn't so expensive so I could buy more of it all the time, but I can't. Shout out to King of Clouds with a Z on Instagram. I won his giveaway and he sent me this juice. So yeah, it's something I would love to buy, but I can't. I just can't afford to buy juice like this all the time for, over $40 with shipping. I just can't do, especially when I have my own juice company. I'll just mix my own vanilla custard. But I like supporting other companies, so it's something I'll buy on special occasions, but not something I can buy all the time. Let's have another vape. I installed a new ceiling fan. I don't know if you can tell, but it's taking care of some of the fog. I've been messing around with different angles to film at. I have my atmospheric Himalayan salt rock that my friend gave to me for Christmas last year. They made it into a lamp, and I absolutely love this thing. And then another thing for atmosphere is my handmade Wonder Woman pillow. Yes, I made that myself. Thinking about putting some more paintings and stuff. I think I like this section for the filming. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to set up. I have my table and everything set up here, so I might as well just keep this angle for filming. I might move. I like doing things differently, so I might move around, maybe go out to the work shed, do reviews out there. Let's see, vape news. Do we have any vape news? I live in Florida, so vape regulations are fairly lax right now. If you have any problems with vape legislation in your state, please go to CASA.org or find a vape advocacy group that's right for you and just do what you can. Call your local representatives, call your senators, send letters, emails, whatever you got to do to make sure we keep vaping alive. Okay? In Pennsylvania, I used to live in Pennsylvania, and they had a 40% tax and on hardware and everything, a 40% tax, so it closed a lot of shops. It was crazy. And there's still people in court for that, trying to alleviate the tax on hardware. So it's just a mess up there in Pennsylvania. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody affected by the wildfires in California. That thing's crazy. Hopefully they're okay. I'm going to do what I can with my business, True Merchant Co., to donate to families in need. Since there's hundreds of families, thousands of people had to be evacuated, hundreds of families lost everything in these fires. So do what you can to donate. I'll put some links in the description to where you can go and donate to help these families in their time of need. It's Christmas time and they just lost their houses and everything to these wildfires. So, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in California. I hope you're okay. I have some friends out there. I know they're safe, so I hope it stays that way. But yeah, this is a vape review, so let's get into the vape of the review. So this is the Snowwolf Vfeng. It's an ugly mod. I got it in Desert Camo because it's different. It's enjoyable, it's different, it's unique. It's kind of fun, to tell you the truth. I love the Snowwolf on the back being lit up. It doesn't drain my battery as much as I thought it would. It actually, it handles, I use 30 amp eFest batteries, 3000 mAh. You can check him out at Battery Mooch. He does a blog where he tests batteries. The eFest is rated fairly decent. They are, I believe, like actually 2500 mAh. So but they're decent batteries. I use them for everything. I don't really use the LGs as much. We have some screen activity here. I was watching YouTube. I usually get on here and I've been watching a lot of Grim Green lately. What else I've been watching? I watch a lot of Joe Rogan podcast. If you guys don't know Joe Rogan, definitely check him out. If you don't watch his podcast, it's hilarious, it's informative, it's fun, it's everything. I love watching that. I'm not a huge TV guy, so I watch a lot of YouTube. But yeah, back to the vape. Snowwolf Vfeng. So this is the camouflage Vfeng. We'll get into the details in the up close and personal. There's the Vfeng S, the camo, and then the black, red, and yellow. Black, blue, and yellow? Yeah, black, blue, and yellow. A green camouflage, a desert camouflage, and then they have the Vfeng S, which is in the standard colors. This is just a regular Vfeng, and I'm going to take another vape, and then we'll drop down to the table and get up close and personal with this Snowwolf Vfeng. Alrighty guys, so here's the Vfeng in the box. I like the tin. I'm actually considering turning this tin into a mod, maybe a 4 or 6 battery parallel device. That would be pretty neat. Yeah, nice tin, has your contents, your warning, legal disclaimers, colors on the side. As I said, it comes in yellow, blue, black, or the green or desert camo, as I have here. Open it up. Really, like I said, I love this tin. I really might do something with it. Foam, and then there's the mod itself. Take the mod out and set that to the side. So inside the box, you have this hard to get out cardboard box, which I had a pain getting it out. Has your USB cable in there. Nothing really special to show off. I don't really need to take it out. I will say it's difficult. You have to open both sides and then slide it out. But yeah, there's your USB cable. Set that to the side. And then when you lift this this piece of foam up, you have your user manual with all information in it. Then you have your quality control card. You have your warranty card, and then the instructions for the security code for the authenticity on it. That stuff's all included. So let's get this tin put to the side and talk about the star of the show, the Snowwolf Vfeng. So this is a pretty interesting mod. I like it actually. It's different. It's ugly as all get out, but it's got a nice feel to it. It doesn't feel too cheap. These are aluminum. This is like a plastic, like an ABS, but it's real smooth. I like the finish. Doesn't look like the paint's going to chip away, which is nice. So yeah, here's your 510 connection. It has a spring-loaded copper 510 connection. Gold-plated copper 510 connection, sorry. Then you got your nice big fire button. The only difference in the cheaper Vfeng S is that this silver part here, which is actually not even metal, it's like a plastic, this is black in the Vfeng S, which I'm guessing these are not metal, these are Delrin, this is Delrin in the Vfeng S. But on this one, the original Vfeng, this is like a cheap plastic. It's a clicky button. It doesn't feel cheap, it's just weird. I don't know why they chose this material. And then these are aluminum, which I like. You got your nice big screen there, which is recessed, so if you drop it, it won't crack unless you drop it on the point of a rock. Wattage up, wattage down. USB port for charging and upgradable firmware, which I do not recommend charging your devices with a USB. On the bottom here, you have some battery vents, and then you just slide this out and pop open the battery, barrel style, positive, negative. Series regulated device. On the back you have Snowwolf, which will be lit up. It'll be illuminated in LEDs when I put batteries in it. And then at the top here you see this little smiley face shaped bar. This is LED as well. So yeah, that's the outside of the mod. Pretty neat, something different. Using eFest batteries, 35 amp eFest batteries. Let's go ahead and throw these in there. So this one positive up, this one or negative up, positive up. There we go. Batteries are in correctly. Close the door, and as you can see, the Snowwolf lights up. There's your menu screen. It's going to be pretty simple. 3 clicks like most devices. 1, 2, 3. And that'll take you into your menu. First you have mode, which is this first square right here. So mode. See if I can get this to there we go. Oh, almost. Is it gonna focus, folks? Is it gonna focus? Let's find out. you cannot set the timeout. All right, so you can kind of see it says mode. You have power, TCR. Use your wattage up, wattage down to navigate. So power, TCR, nickel, titanium, stainless steel. I keep it on power. Takes you back to your home screen. This is just one of the displays you can have. There's like some smoke in the background. It looks like it's from the 90s. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Back into your menu. God, I hate it when it won't focus on these. So your second option, if you press down on the wattage, it takes you over to LED. When you do that, it gives you all your color options. There we go. So you have red, purple, pink, green, yellow, orange, blue, like a light blue, and then another light blue, which is weird because these are both really similar. They're just like brightness, I guess. Let's put it on red. And then after that, you choose either always on, always off, or when using. You have loop, which is just a sharp turn to each color. Or you have breathing, which is like a subtle change to each color. Completely random. I usually pick normal at the top. Then you go back to your menu. Now, 1, 2, 3. So we went to LED. From LED, we'll go down to settings. So this bottom corner here says set, which is for settings. You can change the clock, the GUI, which is your display, and then power saving mode. So the GUI is your display. It has these three. So it has that one that we were on. It has the green camo background. Go back to GUI. It has the desert camo background, which matches the mod more. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you have that 90s style with the smoke in the background for some reason. But yeah, pretty decent display. You have your clock down here. You have your puff counter, your timing, your puff timer, your whatever your wattage is at. You have your ohms, your volts, and your battery display. Let me go ahead and show you the other displays. So on this one, you have your battery over here, your puff timer here, your ohms, and your volts. And then that's about it. Then your clock and your wattage is right there in the center. I've been putting it on this wonky looking display because it's easier to read for me. That's just how I prefer it. So 1, 2, 3 in the menu after settings, there's just an exit. That's what this fourth square down here is. It's just exit. So that's the Snowwolf Vfeng. It's pretty standard as far as menus go. I mean, there's not much extra to it. But yeah, I just wish I could change the timing. And I don't like these little slots here. They're hard to clean. There's like these little slots and like a lot of edges. A lot of edges, a lot of slots. It's very modern looking, I guess. But it's ugly and it's unique. And I like it. It's definitely a unique mod that I like. I enjoy it. It's nothing super special, but it's definitely the weirdest device we've ever seen from Snowwolf, that's for sure. So I'm going to throw an RDA on here and come up from the table, and we'll vape it and talk about it. Alright, so we just spent some time with the Snowwolf Vfeng. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing super crazy. It's definitely the most, like I said, the most unique Snowwolf vape we have ever seen. They usually look like cell phones. And the X-Fangs coming out next year in January, that thing supposedly looks like a horoscope calendar or something. It's nuts. Hopefully Snowwolf sends me a sample so I can do a review on it. I've contacted them, so we'll see how that goes. Just for the fuck of it, let's 2.25, let's turn it up to 100 watts. It performs. That's what I can say. It's ugly. The menus might be weird. And yeah, they updated the. There's a firmware update available right now at snowwolfvape.com, where you can upgrade the firmware so you can customize those displays. So you can have a different background. You can change it. I think that's what was missing when it was first released. So I'm happy they did that. I'm happy that for all Snowwolf Vfeng devices, you can upgrade your firmware. They also added the temperature curve. They added some stuff. I think they didn't add the timeout feature though. I wish you could change how long until the time and the lights turn off. I wish you could change that. They added in the firmware update. They added that if you have it in loop or breathing mode, the lights stay on when you're vaping. Sorry, my dogs are being a little weird right now. But yeah, Marmaduke, what are you doing? That's my dog Marmaduke. He's being a weirdo. But yeah, I really might do something with this tin. I mean, how cool would that? It's so wide, though. I'd have to do something. Actually, it fits. I could put a switch on here. I could vape it. I might put a switch in the front. How weird would that be? Have a switch in the front and then vape this humongous tin that could hold like 1, 2. How many batteries could this hold? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do a 4 battery. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put 6 batteries in here for sure, easily. Yeah, I could definitely put 6 batteries in this. So you never know. In the future, you might see a build from a tin that came with a vape. I'm doing a build on the Moonshot RTA that came with the Vsigo Moonbox. I'm actually building that tin. You'll see in the next review I'm doing, you'll see that I'm building that tin into a box mod. So by the time the next review comes out, that box will be done. You'll get to see one of my custom box mods. That's going to be fun. But as for the Snowwolf, man, it's a vape. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But if you like lights, if you like something that's different, if you like something that looks like this, I think it's awesome. I think tactical guys, who's it for? You know, I think it's going to be for like tactical vapors, people who like that sharp-looking, edgy, maybe sci-fi vapors who like futuristic-looking things. You got the camouflage, so maybe some veteran vapors. I don't know. Snowwolf diehard fans are definitely going to buy it. Price point, you're looking from anywhere from $59.99 the whole way up to $69.99. I've seen the price vary somewhat. You can get them on Vapor DNA, and you can also, I think that's like the one hardcore reputable site that I've seen them on. But yeah, it's a good vape. Yeah, that's the price point. That's where you can get it. I'll put links in the description if I can figure out. Sometimes I forget to do that, but I'll remember to do that. I'll put links for my juice as well as emergency vape stash, so you guys can check out that vanilla custard. Don't forget to give me recommendations for vanilla custard. I really want to find some new vanilla custard flavors. What else do we need to address? That's it. Pros and cons. It feels good in the hand. It's a little sharp in some areas. It's ugly, but it's got a good interface where you get a lot of information about your vape. That might be a con to some people. It's a pro to me because it has more information. It has a good chip in there. It works. That's a pro. It's a clouds bro clouds. That's all I can say. Depending on the RDA or the device that you're going to have on top of it, that all depends on the coils. But it's killer. Yeah, it's pretty killer. It's cool. I like the light, so I can take it to a rave. If I can take a vape to a rave, it was like the Chaos Z that I just did, the review on that. If I can take this to a rave, then it's winning. I guess that's the new standard in vaping. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate all your support. Check out this review. Bit of a long one, but we made it through. And that is the Snowwolf Vfeng.